Thank you, chat, for telling me that you can't hear me. I appreciate that.
What, you can't?
They can now.
Oh, you're already streaming on your side.
Yes.
Oh, that's what I was confused.
Oh,
I was like,
no.
I could see and hear you. What you talking about?
The chat's like, we can't hear you.
Oh, at least you weren't muted the whole time.
Yeah, I forgot to unmute.
You guys kill me sometimes when I'm muted forever and just nobody says anything. Bring up Oko stream too so I can offer a little bit of ad revenue there.
Oh, thank you for the extra pennies. I appreciate it.
We all appreciate the pennies. Oh, no spears.
I need to rename this weapon. It's called Toxic Tweets. I'm gonna rename it to Toxic Zeets.
No comment. Oh, hey, mean dog. He sees me.
Damn, it won't let me put one there. That sucks. Alright, Exotic Contagion, Impact Slash, and Gas.
You killed my fucking lamb.
I'll be lurking.
Bastard.
Sounds good. Name it Toxic Edging. Oh no. No, thank you, sir. Oh no.
What, you don't want to toxically edge?
Not really, no.
Bad dog.
Bad touch.
Ooh, is that a sphere? Yes, it is. Please stay.
Let's see.
Yes, good early catch.
Slash. Everything does slash in this game now. Like, everything in this game. Every weapon.
Put a check
seems
in
to have
mono for your
slash.
mic on the OBS. The noise cancel algorithm does weird panning when that is unchecked on mono sources. File settings.
There's a Glock in
audio.
game? No. There is a skin for a Glock in game.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
What are you doing?
Instead of put a mono check on my mic. In advanced audio in the audio mixer section. Audio, advanced. The one that says monitoring device. Not in settings? Oh.
Oh, did you see the picture of my orbiter? I am. Why did you call me a hoarder? I don't feel like I'm a hoarder.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Think you and the Palworld server might not have gotten the update I just got. What are you talking about? Also, I checked your mono thing. Does that do better? Hi, Sword. What's up?
I do love this middle island I put down for all of these plants. The audio isn't dizzy anymore. Oh.
Did it actually sound different?
Wait, what did you do? Maybe I should change something.
In advanced audio properties on my mic settings, I clicked the check from mono.
It's
I
interesting.
just got a Palworld update. Well, I mean, I've been at home all day. It probably auto-updated.
Let's see.
Here, I can go to...
Settings, audio. Oh, that's right, because my audio is... There is no microphone going into my second computer. It is just a line in. All my audio comes from that, my further one. My room looks like a widow's backyard. So mean.
Ah. They did literally release an update before I started playing.
That's funny.
I don't think I need to do anything. You should just be able to still join, right?
If it's not
Yeah, there's
updated,
3 players on the server.
if it's not updated, probably not.
Are you entering the information correctly?
I don't know, chat. I like how this looks. I wanted nothing but shrubbery. Oh, excuse me. So, I'm going to
Yes.
Micro Center tomorrow.
I don't know what that is.
Micro Center is like a Best Buy, but cooler and like more Chad. Basically, they have a lot of deals on things, and things are a lot cheaper in the video game world.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm going is because they buy old GPUs and give you store credit for it. And they also have a deal where you can basically buy a next-gen CPU, RAM, and motherboard for a lot cheaper than they are. And they're actually really good. So, I'm going to go in, turn in, and get store credit. And we'll see how much it'll cost to get a new motherboard. Or to get that deal. And I might, like, wait and do that in the future. Because, like, if I can, you know, upgrade my computer even further, that would be cool. I would much...
Here, give me a second, Rain. I'll have to look in the server information.
I'm turned into one of the nicest thing, me. Exactly. You must provide me a shrubbery.
According to the host, it could take 1 to 3 hours to get the server to update.
I've done that one.
They are talking about it in their Discord right now.
Oh, so they're updating servers right now?
Yes.
Okay. Which location? I don't know which location of Micro Center. I just know it is a location of Micro Center. It should be most of them. I don't know if it's area specific. Who's messaging me?
Yeah, owner of the... not owner. Community manager. It will take time for the servers to update. We appreciate your patience. Can we get an ETA? And then somebody listed as team member says 1 to 3 hours.
Oh my gosh, that is a lot of fixes. Implemented the first fix for an issue where the game would always crash and save data would be corrupted when the guild's total number of pals captured reaches 7,000.
To be fair, that's not their fault.
7,000?
Bye, Soap. Look, that's something I don't think they really could have predicted.
I don't think anybody predicted that you would have over 7,000.
Yeah. Would you, because I still have the game up, would you like to tell us about some of the changes?
Yeah, I can do that. Hold on a moment. I might be joined by people in the Valis any moment, but until I am, I will read out some of these changes just for you.
Thank you.
Let's see. These are all major fixes. Fixed an issue where if another player's pal / base pal had 30% HP or less, it could be captured by using a sphere. Oh. Oh, that's actually pretty naughty. You could just take somebody else's pal if they're dying.
Well then.
Fix an issue where enemy pals would get stuck in walls due to charge attacks. That's a good one to fix. Implemented...
Yeah, that one's probably more common.
Implemented the first fix for an issue where the game would always crash and save data would be correct. Oh, we already read that one. The game no longer crashes even if the total number of captured objects exceeds 1,000. However, save data that has already been in this state, in case of servers world data, prior to this update will still be unable to load. We're continuing to work on fixing this issue permanently. That's nice of them. Let's see. Key configuration. Added support for mouse side keys, numeric keyboard, and keyboard key configuration. That's nice of them. What else? Specifications have changed so that you can move an extremely low speed even when you have exceeded the weight limit. Oh, that's nice. Let's see, what else? Fixed an issue where armor could not be equipped in the wrong slot. Or armor could be equipped in the wrong slot. That's funny. Let's see. Adjusted camera positions of several pals to make it easier to see when mounted. That's nice. Base issues. Let's see. Specifications have been changed so that pals who are manually assigned to a breeding farm will not become hungry, and their manual assignments will not be removed. Oh, that's really nice.
Wait, what did it say?
Specifications have been changed so that pals who are manually assigned to breeding farms will not become hungry, and their manual assignments will not be removed. Basically making it easier for your pals that are breeding to not leave, I guess. Let's see. Reduce the speed and range of fire spreading on wooden buildings.
That was a problem.
That sounds like it was a major problem.
It was
oh my
quite
goodness.
torturous.
I believe it.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I lost my original base on our first server because I made literally everything out of wood, and I got raided by guys with flamethrowers, and it just burned everything down.
That's awesome. Fix an issue where pals at the base would float under some conditions. Fix an issue where if a farm was built on the second floor or above, work pals would be unable to move on the floors below. Oh no. This is like the Sims 3 updates. You remember that video? It was a great video.
You know what, actually? I have a different plan for this.
So are you, like, unable to play on the server until it gets updated?
As far as I can tell.
Because you updated your game. Where am I reading the patch notes? In the Pocket Pair Craftopia, wait, what is it called? The Craftopia, Pocket Palworld server.
Yeah, I'm pre-update because I started playing like 10 minutes before they updated it.
Okay, so you should be able to get inside, but nobody else can if they updated.
No, I'm already inside.
Fair
there are also
enough.
other people in the server right now.
My pal got stuck in a tree and his sanity went down to 0 and started to destroy my base. Okay, I'm sorry for laughing, but that's funny.
A little bit, yeah.
I am sorry, but that is hilarious.
Actually, wait.
I can't believe that happened. I didn't know that pals could destroy bases when their sanity got that low.
No, they just start punching shit when their sanity gets really low.
I guess it's
they get very upset.
Good reason to, is everybody dying?
Did you guys see the state of play? I don't watch anything about Sony.
Oh, there was a state of play?
Don't you guys mock my girl.
Okay.
My woman is beautiful.
Which woman?
My character for Palworld.
Ah, okay.
I haven't heard about anything cool, so it was probably dead air. Other than the Korean game, nothing worth talking about. Are we talking about Stellar Blade? Are we talking about one of the Nexon games? Because there's actually a couple good Korean games coming out.
I was out adventuring and thought everything was fine. I came back and half my base was gone. Oh no. That's definitely not something that you want to come back to.
They let the Stellar Blade protagonist keep her ass. Oh, 100%. Those devs aren't going to get rid of it. It's the Destiny Child devs.
Wait, what?
There's a Korean game called Stellar Blade coming out that's being made by a gacha game developer called Shift Up, I think.
Uh-huh.
And they made a game called Destiny Child.
You know, I might not be able to play as Gauss while doing Profit Taker. Because I'm not doing too good. Neither's everybody else, apparently.
The struggle. Storage. Build me a little wood chest.
No, if we're struggling to get it down to the pylons, this is not a good run. Silent Hill 2 finally came out. Is that good? Was Silent Hill 2 or Silent Hill... Wait, didn't Silent Hill already have a 2?
Yes.
So is it a remake?
Silent Hill's on like 7 now. They're doing remakes of them, some of them though.
Woke up to be here? No, you should go back to bed. If you woke up, don't forget to sleep. There we go.
Trying to send away your fans.
No, I just want them to not, like, die from a lack of sleep. There we go.
You're not gonna die.
Well, you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
Tano says hello.
Hi, Tano. They can be really hard to place roofs in this.
It can be, yes. Measures have been taken to prevent cheating and stealing other players' pals. Well, that's nice. I'm glad that they thought about it.
Can I do this? Cannot do that. Fair enough.
What was my void rig? 17. Okay.
Oh, well, I forgot about that.
Oh, these people don't know you have to go for the flipping legs.
You got in a bad squad.
I don't know. I'm gonna be nice. I think pal stealing should be a toggleable option. That would be a funny toggleable option. Not gonna lie, I don't know if I would be all for that though. It's like if you win in a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And you get to take somebody's card.
We never played by that rule.
I never played by that rule either, but I knew some people that did.
Sonic Generations remaster leaks were real, and parents are in for a real interesting time when they search Sonic X Shadow.
Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no.
That's gonna go over great.
Sweet baby Jesus. No.
I can see it now.
I can too. And the worrying thing is just how much I can see. Or worse, Beyblade. It's worse trying to make stairs and doors. I can see that. Yeah, I'm totally switching off of Gauss and back onto Wisp after this because I like playing him, but I need survivability, and Gauss does not doing that good. Or maybe I just need to get better at it.
What if I tried this way instead? No. I'm gonna have to use my old strategy. I hate it.
Ow. Stop pushing me into the water.
There we go.
Ma'am. That's viral, which I also don't think I have. But you're about to lose your shield. You just lost your shield.
Nope, I'm out of material. I'm still just starting with Palworld. Is the giant sheep pal normal? That's a shiny.
That is a shiny / lucky.
you should catch it because Luckies are really good.
Right, I forgot that you need to use the heavy weapon in order to do damage to this boss. That is why they give you the heavy weapon, because the heavy weapon pierces to the boss. Right.
Shoots big lasers. Oh yeah, that's another thing Luckies can do. Luckies can have better like moves than other pals.
You already restored your shield? Oh.
Skill issue.
No. The freaking pylons is part of it. I'm just upset that it did it so quickly.
Naming my pals after tarot cards.
Hello, Lumi. Here, I need to move you guys.
I just heard the most stupid shit that happened. Like, okay. Are you guys familiar with Law and Order SVU?
Yes.
Yes.
My favorite episode. My favorite episode is when this girl that is actually trans tricks a guy into thinking that she's well basically like she didn't tell the guy that she used to be a man, and
so she trapped him.
Yeah, and he ended up committing Sudoku because of it.
Yeah, I remember that episode.
It was a pretty sad episode.
I like the Hillary Duff episode.
Wasn't she in it?
Hillary Duff?
Yeah.
Yeah, she played the mother that, like, the episode she was in was based off of the Casey Anthony trial.
Yeah.
And she played the part of basically Casey Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
She did great in that episode.
Oh, so Lumi, there is a somewhat problem.
Yeah.
So Palworld has updated as of 30 minutes ago, but the server has not.
Do not update your game if you can help it. Otherwise, I don't think you'll be able to get into the server.
Yes.
Let's see, because my games automatically update.
You may be SOL.
Well, I can roll back the update. Let's see. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I guess in a more recent episode of Law and Order SVU, they did an episode where this woman is assaulted in a dressing room and shit. And she says she doesn't want to press charges on her assailant because he is of a racial minority. And she doesn't want to use her white privilege to send him to jail.
I'm not going to say anything.
It sounds like something that happened in California.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Most of the episodes are based off of actual cases.
Yeah, that is that's something they decided to do, and they're like, yeah, this sends a good message. She like does a whole speech and everything, and they're like, he R-worded you, like, aren't you gonna do something about that? Or I think the exact line is, he R-worded you, and now you have a chance to do something about that. And she goes, I can afford therapy. He won't be able to afford anything like that. It's like, what are you talking about?
That sounds racist.
I am surprised that episode hasn't gotten pushback and shit.
Hey guys, Taker's gonna kill everything.
Especially from people who actually suffered through SA and all that.
Yeah.
I saw an episode about a lesbian feminist who's scared about coming out bisexual. My favorite one is the Gamer Girl episode.
Oh, the one based off of not Sam Mag's, fucking what's her face?
Brianna Wu, I think.
Yeah.
Brianna Wu or Zoe Quinn. I forget which one of them. They're both dirty liars, though, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, both of them were part of Gamergate.
Yeah.
It's funny, right? Because the episode is based around specifically them, and it's based around a specific story they told, where somebody sent them the Navy SEAL copy pasta, and they took it seriously. So at one point, they verbatim read out the Navy SEAL copy pasta during the episode.
Oh. And they took it seriously.
They took it dead seriously.
What was the Navy SEAL copy pasta again?
I could read out the whole thing. Why not? It's funny. Ba-ba-ba-ba. What the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little bitch? I'll have you know, I graduated the top of my class in the Navy SEALs, and I've been involved in numerous secret raids on Al-Qaeda, and I have over 300 confirmed kills. I am trained in guerrilla warfare, and I am the top sniper in the entire U.S. Armed Forces. You are nothing to me but just another target. I'll wipe you the fuck out with precision, the likes of which has never been seen before on this earth. Mark my fucking words. You think you can get away with saying that shit to me over the internet? Think again, fucker. As we speak, I am contacting my secret network of spies across the USA, and your IP is being traced right now. So you better prepare for the storm, maggot. The storm that wipes out the pathetic little thing you call your life. You're fucking dead, kid. I can be anywhere, anytime, and I can kill you in over 700 ways. And that's just with my bare hands. Not only am I extensively trained in unarmed combat, but I have access to the entire arsenal of the United States Marine Corps, and I will use it to its full extent to wipe your miserable ass off the face of the continent, you little shit. If only you could have known what unholy retribution your little clever comment was about to bring down upon you. Maybe you would have held your fucking tongue, but you couldn't, you didn't, and now you're paying the price, you goddamn idiot. I will shit fury all over you and you will drown in it. You're fucking dead, kiddo.
Kiddo. Whenever somebody says kiddo, it just reminds me of flamenco.
Somebody actually sent this to her in like a Twitter DM, and she went to the FBI and said she was scared for her life. And then it ended up on a Law and Order SVU episode.
Oh my god.
Because yeah, a well-functioning adult is gonna read that and be like, this is a very serious person.
Well,
Like, shit.
Brianna Wu isn't a well-functioning adult, obviously, because they lost twice trying to get a political seat, and they sucked doing it. Can I
Law and Order Scarlet and Violet?
Yeah, throw your username in.
Man,
Oh
I
my
do not know how.
gosh.
Why is rolling back Steam updates so tedious?
Because life is pain and suffering.
Oh.
And I'm afraid if I try to like finagle at things, I'm going to somehow break my computer.
Don't we all feel like we're gonna break our computers at any time?
Holy crap.
I'm keeping an eye on their Discord, by the way.
Okay.
It just reminds me, Mizu, do you know what Deagle Nation is?
I have a vague idea. It was supposed to be like some old-timey troll?
Yes, the guy that did it did come out and say, yeah, I basically trolled everybody. But he was one of the people that got Brianna Wu to say, I am terrified for my life. This guy is going to try and murder me. And they the funny thing is, like, they legitimately believed that Jace Connors was trying to do that. And it was just... and he wasn't. Like, oh my gosh, I need to let me find you a video Let me find you the Brianna Wu video because, oh my gosh, you guys are gonna love this. Jace Connors, Brianna Wu. Let me see if I can find it. Is it that one? Oh, I don't know if it's that one. Oh man. Come on. Oh my gosh. I need to find it. I'll find it eventually. But this guy is like, Brianna Wu, that guy is a homosexual. He's like a trans homosexual, and I would execute elite justice on their soul. He's basically, I would stab. What was he like? He's like, I only kill pedophiles, and he's like, but I also hate gay people, and Brianna Wu is gay, so I guess I would kill her too. So
let's see.
Poka trying to get the stream taken down.
I'm sorry. Oh, no. This is a joke, by the way. A joke.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, in Minecraft. This is an old Gamergate joke. He beat me? No, there's room for everybody.
Okay, we just need to restart the server and then, like, not completely wipe and restart it, just stop it, start it again, and then the update will apply.
Okay.
Go away,
I wasn't
nobody
sure if it was
you.
done yet or not. I still have the website up.
Oh yeah, I was looking at the general help area in the server, and a few people said restart the server, and it worked.
Yeah, it's updating.
Sweet.
Alright, Rain, if you're still there, can you confirm?
Boinks, put your Archgun deployer in. Please. Or have you done Profit Taker? If you haven't done Profit Taker, you can't do this. You haven't done it? Okay. I'm sorry. That is the requirement tonight, I'm sorry. That is the hard requirement, because Profit Taker is a big deal. Anyway. How you doing, Lumi? I haven't spoken to you in a few days.
Doing good, chilling, working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Oka saw it, but did you see that YouTuber replied to me like weeks later, Lumi?
I can't believe that.
Which YouTuber was this?
John Wolf.
I thought he already replied to you a while ago.
He did.
And I left him off with, I feel like you literally didn't read anything I wrote, if that's your takeaway. It's very disappointing to see someone who ends his video with "think critically" is so uninterested in actually engaging with anything critical of their content. And then literally 3 weeks later, he sends, it's not surprising that you interpret "think critically" incorrectly, considering you've already demonstrated you have a surface level understanding of everything. But no, I'm not interested in discussing anything with a pseudo-intellectual. Have a nice life.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I never saw Mizu as a pseudo-intellectual. I just saw you as a femboy.
Okay, I enjoyed John Wolf until this point. What the fuck?
I've
never
that
seen
today
any of his
in my
content.
notifications, and I was just like,
I'm sure you were like, what the hell?
Has he been sniffing his own farts a little too often? Like, god damn.
I was just like, bro, it's been 3 weeks. Why did you reply to this? I didn't even know like what to say back because I'm just like,
I wouldn't know what to say back either.
it's like, what am I supposed to do with this information?
What do you say
Okay,
is the
good.
question?
What I ended up saying was, it took you 2 weeks to come up with that overtly hateful statement. You need help.
And before
I
he
didn't
banned
see
you?
her fight with you. You could be upset all you want.
I'm just bizarre. I'm just like brain blasted that he decided to like do that. Like, I read my comments, but the way I've decided to reply to people that like objectively are trolling is just to troll right back, because then they stop.
Yeah.
Because all of them
But it's
realize
like-
that it's just not fun.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm saving a ton of money living rent-free in his head. I don't know. Because that was the only thing I can think of, is just like I upset him that bad that he felt like he had to respond.
I wonder how many comments he had to scroll through to get to yours again.
Well, I'm like, how is it that you, and this is not like me being upset at you, this is just like, how are you able to impact people this much, Mizu? I feel like,
I strive to do this. Mizu, how do you do this?
yeah, like, how is it that you are able to get everybody mad at you? Not everybody, but basically everybody. I don't know how popular this guy is, but how the hell do you do it?
I genuinely don't understand, because I've talked about this before. It seems to be that either people meet me and they love me, or they absolutely despise me, and it's like an on-site thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Like
yeah.
as soon as I speak with anyone, it's either like, oh, you're pretty cool, or oh wow, I fucking hate you, and I will spend every day of my life trying to ruin you.
Where did you start, Mizu? So
Yeah.
I can hunt
Top
you down.
left, second spawn over. It's called like the ice something. Icewind Island, I
Oh.
think.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
And then there is a like circular plateau directly under the teleporter there, up on the top of the mountain. That's where the building is.
Okay.
I'm still patching, then I'll be there.
I talked to one of my friends today, because all of my friends, for the most part, just like, are like, yeah, I'm really happy for you, and yeah, I think that's really cool. However, I have a few friends where, like, they're not always just gonna say, yeah, that they love everything I do. And I ask them for a more critical answer. And I asked them, what do you think of what I've been doing? He's like, I think for the most part you're doing alright, but I don't like that one other guy that you stream with. And I'm like, Mizu? He's like, yeah, he's annoying. And I'm like, yeah, Mizu needs to be right, but that's okay. He's like, that's the only one that I find annoying. I'm like, well, if all my friends like Mizu, there would be a problem. So I'm glad at least one of them doesn't.
I'm used to not being well liked.
I mean, considering that 2 out of my 3 close friends think you're alright, that's pretty good.
Mizu is just a pot of hot takes. I just brush off whatever I disagree with because I'm an adult, unlike most of Twitter. Mizu's that one RPG enemy that has taunt as their only move.
Which Pokemon has that? Oh man, I feel like there's a Pokemon that just has taunt on them.
I like everyone, Rain. Well, not everyone. There's like, I can count on like one hand how many people I don't like.
That's good.
Like, I don't think some of y'all understand. I don't even message Oka and Lumi back that much, all things considered.
No, I mean, we talk, but like,
I'm just not a huge talker.
no, that's fine.
I mean, Mizu, you're a huge talker when it comes to getting into Twitter arguments, to be fucking honest.
You are.
Because you
It's
just gotta
funny.
prove that you're right.
Well, I am.
Hello,
right, so-
everybody.
But that's fine.
I mean, you are. Alright, you said circular plateau.
Yeah.
Gotta get on the Oshi level. If you want to get on the Oshi level, you got a long ways to go. To go from Tiny Goober to Oshi.
When I still had my Discord properly connected to my Twitch, if you sub to me, you got a role called Super Fin.
Yeah.
So I had my fins and my Super Fins.
Well, we can do something like that here. I'm sure that there's a way to set that up for this server. I'm pretty sure that we can figure that out.
I'm loading in.
Yeah, okay.
So you guys
Probably
gonna
gonna
like
need you to
do a
guide my
duo thing?
dumbass.
Who is...
Do a thing for what now?
Oh my goodness. Are you guys like doing a duo like group thing? Or are you
Yes.
striking it out? Okay, so you're gonna like be in a guild.
And my
Wait.
friend Stenny wants to join as well, so
Okay.
she will be up here eventually.
Simon, thank you for the raid. Welcome.
Oh yeah, do I have my chats up? Okay.
All right,
What's the guild name?
Ma'am, bend your other leg down.
Very good.
Thank you. And now you're down.
Let's see, where's my V-stream chat? There.
Down for
There
the
we
I think I can change the guild name whenever, so.
Yes, you can.
It's not like those games where you have to pay like $10 in order to do it.
Oh yeah, guess what I learned today from watching Clownfish TV?
What?
That Wizards of the Coast, not Wizards of the Coast, Hasbro is getting ready to sell Wizards of the Coast to 10 cent.
Makes sense. 10 cent might actually pick it back up a little bit better.
I mean, don't forget, and I didn't know this until today either, is that 10 cent owns Larian Studios.
Yeah, and Larian is doing a pretty good job.
Owns a lot.
10 cent owns everything.
They own a considerable amount of digital extremes, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
They're one of the reasons where when there is a money thing, when there is a transaction of money in Warframe, they are the reason that I feel like some people don't like it. Because some of the things that they do money-wise in Warframe is like, don't really like that, but I understand you gotta make money, but it feels like there's an outside influence telling them how to do it.
My opinions on it.
I would rather deal with 10 cent than Hasbro.
I would too. But here's the thing that's really crazy, is 10 cent becoming more based because they are leaving China, or like disconnecting themselves from China.
Oh, so it is true. Okay. Lumi, hold Q.
What?
What's it say?
No PAL spheres available.
Okay, so that one is fine. If you have a PAL sphere, it is reverted the text to Japanese.
That's a new bug.
Yeah, somebody mentioned me on Steam and said that was happening.
You can use controller? Yeah, I know I can use controller, but I don't want to.
That's cringe. Imagine using a controller.
Oh, this is a nice area up here.
Thought you weren't gonna do anything today? Yeah, but I wanted to do Profit Taker, and I was like, I really don't want to do it alone.
Where are you?
So I was gonna stream.
Oh, I can see why you chose up here.
Oh, there's a couple of reasons it shows up here. Hi, Lumi.
Hello.
So it's not actually those. So if your house is right there, I don't know if it's everywhere up here, but specifically, I've put mine up there 3 different times. When they raid, they spawn down where those fox sparks are.
Oh,
And they just run up to the wall and stand there.
Isn't that funny?
So it is, I've never had to deal with any of that. Oh, did it join yours?
I'm supposed to join yours.
Yep.
I'd join you for Arcwing, but I
Yay.
don't. Yeah, no, it's fine. Just get it for next time.
All I have out right now is a land bell.
Oh yeah. What stats do you... Oh, I love that clipping. Usually I focus more on carry weight, so I can carry like thousands of pounds.
Yeah, that's like my first thing as well.
What would you like me to mostly focus on?
Oh, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm doing carry weight. Just because I love being able to collect lots of sulfur and shit. Stay in the ball.
I also learned, fucking... If you are overweight and you are carrying a bunch of, like, rocks or ore or whatever, and you want to carry it to a box, click and drag it like you're going to move it, but you're still able to move, so you can run that shit over to a box without it being in your inventory, technically.
Oh, you don't have to worry about it anymore. They updated it.
Yeah?
Where you can still move even if you're over encumbered.
It'll just be slower than molasses.
No, but this lets you move at actual normal speed.
Oh, really?
Would you stay in the ball?
Yeah.
Why? Oh my god.
I'll turn you guys down a little bit.
Yeah, no, chat. I personally think that spot up there is the Absolute best spot, like early on. Even though the game tells you not to spawn over here, which I don't know why. It's got the same amount of resources as everybody else. I guess if you didn't have, or if you had like a really populated server, you would all be fighting over like the 1 or 2 resources around here.
Maybe.
I mean, also don't forget, not all servers have it. Like, let you have the ability to spawn in any of those locations. Most of the time, it's just right at the starting area.
Yeah, that's weird. I did see those, and I'm like, why would you want to do that? Because then, like, especially if you had a big server, you'd have all 32 people spawn in one spot.
I feel like
That
30...
just sounds like a problem.
I feel like 32 is almost a lot, but we don't have that many people on the server anyway. So it's like one of those things where you'll have to wait and see if 32 people is too many.
Well, I mean, you have to think, it's not just 32, right?
Yeah.
Because when people log off, new people log on.
This is true. It's like a Minecraft server. The only difference is that you can't go out infinitely.
Yeah, but also, like, for larger content creator servers, like, for example, Kirsha and Pippa, they have a shared server and stuff, and people can jump in and out and all that.
Yeah.
I feel like if we were that size, I would have to require, like, our own little private server.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
No, if we were that size, you could, like, make a... Here's the thing. I feel like asking people to pay to get into a server is a good way to filter how many people are going to be in a server anyway. You'd be like, hey, for $5 you can join the server. You know?
Yeah, but it's also like... I know I want to... Well, you already know this. I want to try to get to at least 20 concurrent viewers, so then I can, like, I can get sponsored by G Portal, so I don't have to pay for the servers.
Yeah.
Because that is the only thing holding me back is my viewer count.
You'll get there.
One day.
No, don't just
And
say
then
one
I'll
day.
have
You'll
all
get
the
there.
servers.
Just say you'll get there.
I will
Don't
get
make
there.
fun of my haircut. I like my Palworld haircut.
Hey, we have the same haircut.
Yeah, Lumi and I both like it. I think it's a good one.
Oh my goodness, you guys chose the same one again.
It's a good haircut. They don't have long hair options.
Not yet, they don't.
Yeah, I think we'd both like a long hair one. We'll probably just end up modding it in.
See,
Yeah, it's like it doesn't have to be hair down to my ass, but I just want longer hair.
listen, hair down to your ass is actually really cool. I like that long hair.
They need more hats. Well, you can find them, like, out in the world. I only like the bowler hat. Fair. Store you. Store you. Rapunzel is the hairstyle you want? Yes. I would like something long.
There we go.
Oh, there's some cloth in the thing if you want to make some clothes.
Oh, yeah. You just need to
There you go.
actually unlock close.
Anyways, you have fun. I'm gonna go spawn somewhere else. I have a plan.
Okay.
Bloodshed sigil.
Oh, I can just do this.
Oh. Wow. I didn't know you could get that from doing this. Wait, did I miss something?
What to do right now? No numerical RGB input or grid head styles. I mean, there's no numerical one, but I think what we got is pretty fine. I'm gonna start here.
No, your stuff does not carry over, sadly.
So my level is 29. If I join multiplayer on your guys' server, does my stuff and everything transfer there too? No. Servers are self-contained.
They are working on server migration. It's just not out yet.
It's like Minecraft.
Also, if you do want to hop in our server and join, we do currently have 2 times experience to help speed it along a little bit.
I thought that was the bundle thing. Let me see if it is.
Is there a power mod for turning all the pals into waifus? That is in the works. There is a Lovers Lab page for it already.
Yes, there is.
I sent it to Mizu as soon as I seen it.
Yeah. It was also in a gaming news article earlier today.
Oh my gosh, chat, it is the bloody sigil.
Lovers what? Lovers Lab is a modding site like the Nexus, but they focus more on not safe for work mods.
Yep.
But they've also taken to just kind of hosting mods that other sites refuse to accept. Like for a while, the Fire Emblem Uncensored mod was on Lovers Lab until Nexus sent them a message claiming Nintendo would come for them if they didn't remove it.
Oh, did you hear about the dude who got DCMA'd by Nintendo and he made a new server with, you know...
Blackjack and hookers?
No, it's just Yellow Rat, Firefox, Blue Lizard, and Saul Goodman.
Saul Goodman?
It's Saul Goodman. Hold on, let me see if I can fucking find it again.
Oh my god.
I meant to send it, but then I forgot because I was like, shower time.
He paywalled the mod, so I don't feel so. No, yeah, don't paywall anything that's like ripping off a Pokemon.
Well, first off, don't paywall your mods in general. Nobody's gonna pay for it. Like a small, tiny portion of people might pay for it. Put like a Patreon or something. Trust me, you'll earn way more money from modding by having like a Patreon than you will trying to force people to pay for it.
Oh yeah, I'm way more likely to donate to a Patreon because I believe more in supporting something than just giving money to it. If that makes sense.
If you are trying to force me to pay for a mod, it is way more likely I'll just say, oh, guess I don't have this mod.
Yep. Oh, what else was there? Oh, I guess the State of Play was today.
Yes. I did not know that.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either, but Kojima released a new trailer for Death Stranding 2. He announced that he is working on a new action espionage game.
Why is Lumi the only one that blinks? Because she paid more money than us.
It's just $5.
I feel compelled to blink whenever I see Lumi blink.
Ha.
Okay, so...
Finally back to 3 million.
Yeah, Oka's grinding money on Warframe.
I'm grinding money and debt bonds because tomorrow is the beginning of Star Days.
I don't know what that is.
It's Valentine's Day.
Playing Warframe. Oh yeah, the Valentine's event is coming up soon for Final Fantasy, and also the MommaOcco event is happening right now.
Yeah, I might have lapsed on my subscription, so.
Same.
So.
What else? Oh yeah. I was watching Gundam's podcast today and all that.
Talk about Pokimane.
His future ex-wife Pokimane has signed to YouTube for $75 million.
I heard a rumor that she wasn't signing for anything.
Nope, they paid her.
So did she confirm that?
She said the only reason why she went to YouTube is because Twitch is not profitable, not paying her money that she thinks she deserves.
Okay.
Fucking, what else?
I am kind of in agreement with the people that said Twitch would probably be profitable if they weren't giving so much money to people like her.
I agree. I 100% agree. What's his name? Ludwig basically said the same sentiment that, like, you should not expect to ever see streamers getting paid fat stacks of cash anymore for coming over to a platform. That's not going to happen anymore. Because if Twitch is moving away from it, and YouTube hasn't done it forever, then yeah, don't expect to ever see it happen.
It's like YouTube just fired a bunch of people because they said that they didn't have money. But yet they're paying Pokimane $75 million.
Yeah. And the funny thing is Amazon just paid Mr. Beast to make a TV show, so... They fire a whole bunch of people from Twitch, and now they're making a TV show. Kick needs to stop doing that. They already have stopped doing that. They haven't signed anybody new really big in a couple of months. That's
because
the thing.
they used all their money.
No, they don't need to
the thing
anymore.
is, with companies like Kick, with new startups like that, you kind of have to. Not like an excessive amount, but you do have to do like a little bit of starter upfront cash to try and convince people to use your platform.
Yeah. Wasn't Elon convincing Mr. Beast? So he was like, try it, and then Mr. Beast tried it. And then Mr. Beast made like $250,000 on X, which I do believe that Elon Musk boosted that quite a lot. Because
server is definitely a little laggy.
Like, I do not believe that that is natural stuff. Because I think what we saw, a whole bunch of people in the advertising space say this is a good opportunity to get some extra pennies in, and they decided to do that. That is the only reason why Mr. Beast's video did really good. Now, if it does good again, awesome. But, like, I don't think it's going to do the numbers it did before. If it does, I'll be surprised. That's not saying I hate Mr. Beast, because he's one of my favorite content creators. But... I don't know. The landscape for making money on these platforms isn't really changing. You just need to change how you look at it.
No, stop shooting at me.
I was trying to think of what else Pokimane was saying during the shit that was being covered.
Dude, I was really hoping she went to Kick. I was really hoping.
I genuinely don't know why people thought she would.
I mean, like,
I'm not saying she has actual morals, because she doesn't. But Kick couldn't afford her.
No.
She puts on the biggest facade of anyone that I know as an internet personality.
No, yeah.
How did Mr. Beast even get big? So a lot of people are gonna hate to hear this, but really not as ethically as people would like to pretend.
What do you mean by that? Because I may not disagree with you, but I'm curious what you mean by that.
So a lot of like his startup stuff was kind of involved. Shit, what did I hit? Oh, that's fine. And a lot of like the little venture capital junk early on, but also trying to like push it. It's hard to explain it. I have to get like the whole like chart out.
Well, it's just from what I've seen, because I've seen interviews that he's done. Like he started off by like counting to 1 million on YouTube and doing little random shit, and then when he finally did his first big video, where I think he handed money to a homeless man, he went to the company and the company's like, "We'll give you 5,000." He's like, "No, give me 10,000 because 10,000 sounds cooler." And they're like, "Okay, sounds good." And basically after that, he's basically reinvested every bit of money. That's at least what he said from an interview.
See, though, that is the Mr. Beast version of the story. And that's something a lot of people forget because they still want to think of him as like the little indie startup darling.
Oh, he's not an indie startup. I know that like he's gotten help.
No, that's what people like to think of him as. They like to think of him as like another PewDiePie, like a guy that just got popular screaming at, you know, Amnesia: The Dark Descent on YouTube and just blew up out of nowhere. Yeah. No, he had like a proper laid out strategy to get where he is, and people closest to him have talked about that before.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mr. Beast was a business from the start. There was none of this indie startup darling bullshit.
I mean, I think that when he was a kid, he probably did a bunch of things, and then he probably was just, you know what? We're gonna do it like this, and it probably worked out. Also, Mr. Albino, thank you for the sub.
Unironically, Logan and Jake Paul are more indie startup darlings than Mr. Beast is.
Yeah. You're not wrong. Is Logan Paul still like the worst person in existence? Yes. Did Jake Paul find his niche by beating the fuck out of other people? Yes. At least it's beating up other men and not women.
Yeah, considering his past, yeah. So Mr. Beast got famous from small investments. See, that's what I thought. Well, my assumption was just that he had cool ideas for videos, and he basically went to companies and said, give me money because I can push your product and it'll get a lot of money from it. That's what I assumed. But
see, though, you have to think, what company is actually letting him in the room? Because he's not the first person that's tried that. That's something everybody thought that you could do early on in YouTube's lifetime, and every company laughed you out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were well aware that a majority of YouTubers were either not going to follow through or were just going to completely fail at trying.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. See, again, I would have to see what you said, what you were showing. Hello, Coffin. How's it going? I don't know. Like, again, I'm not in disagreement. I just would I just want to see it, because, like,
And I think, to clarify, I'm not saying that he, like, is not allowed to be as big as he is, or that his followers are fake or anything like that.
No.
I'm just saying, we're not talking about the little indie startup darling who had, like, no help and was just winging it going into it. Like, I mean, everyone tries to pretend.
I didn't really think he was an indie startup. I just considered him as somebody that, like, worked really hard and then got lucky enough to find the right people, and now he's doing what he's doing.
Can we stop throwing fucking grenades at me, please?
I am good, Coffin. Just playing Warframe. Making money because I'm poor in Warframe.
Oh yeah, I just remembered the other thing that Pokimane was talking about. She flat out said, yeah, Twitch isn't making money, it's losing money, and it's just full of far-right men who degrade women. Yes, and saying that it's overly horny.
What?
Yep. She was minorly shit-talking Twitch on her way out the fucking door.
Imagine her saying Twitch is overly horny.
The balls on this woman, considering where she came from and where she sucked up for so many years. Jeez, she sounds like she's a jilted lover.
She is.
I mean, okay, Melia, you were watching
Holy
Gundam's
crap.
podcast.
I want to see that clip. Trade.
He did a whole section on her. I'll link you his podcast later.
Trade? Who am I trading with? What the hell?
Oh, I should, Oh, so this was something I learned, right? Have you ever noticed that sometimes your pals are just walking around randomly not working? Like, even though they clearly have work to do?
Oh yeah, do you like the name of my depresso?
I have not checked. I'll have to go look at it. I did see him, though. I could see him dragging his little berries around.
DSP.
But
oh,
I learned
my goodness.
that even if you don't want your pals, like, doing fights for you, it is crucial to have the alarm bell.
Yes.
Because if you don't have them set to crafting, they'll just kind of do whatever they want to do.
You know, I hope one day they add a whip for us to just crack it at a pal who's not working. What?
What the fuck?
What? You're so lucky it's not a pocket. Shut it, Scab.
It's like when Aaron Hansen shit talked Newgrounds, even though the dude was treated like a god there. That was funny.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
It was
Scab.
not him shit talking Newgrounds, but everybody on Newgrounds turning around and like destroying him for it.
And laughing at him.
Yeah. He deserved the hate he got.
He did. I'll be honest, Aaron Hansen is one of the most, like...
unlikable people.
Yeah, exactly. He's one of the most unlikable pieces of shit in the world. And, honestly, I occasionally look at how Game Grumps videos are doing just to see how his actions are faring for him. Not good.
I was about to say, hasn't Game Grumps fallen off a bit?
Yes, Game Grumps has fallen off massively. Like, I think a year or two ago, they still got like 100,000 views on some of their better quality videos. How are they doing right now? Let me find out.
Terribly, probably.
Let's see. Oh, their videos are still getting over 100,000 views.
I'll never
is
forget
that the main?
Game
Yeah, this
Grumps
is the
for
main
what
one.
they did to Ding Dong and Julian. Yeah.
They do still get a decent amount of views.
I'm not gonna lie, somebody's gonna have to explain that lore to me.
Yeah. The
I
Ding
remember
Dong.
hearing
Okay,
about part of it.
I know it. I know it because I listened to the Bo Black's video and then I did more research on it, and I think that Maddie did a segment on it. Okay, so hold on a moment. What were their names again? It was Ding Dong and Julian. So Game Grumps wanted to make a gay guy simulator game for like
That Dream Daddy thing?
yeah, they wanted to make Dream Daddy, and they asked Ding Dong and Julian because they were both partners if they could like give them their thoughts. Because like, what better people to give their opinions on a gay guy game than two gay guys? And Ding Dong and Julian basically said, "Yeah, we think this is shit. We think you're objectifying gay people, and we don't like it." And so they basically said, "Okay, fuck you," and disassociated with them.
So here's my thing, right? Because I've heard the criticism of Dream Daddy Simulator. It is in my opinion, an objectively shit game.
I've heard that it's not that good.
And I think it falls into that, what do you call it? The, this is a totally ironic dating sim because we don't take dating sims seriously.
I really hate it when people act like that.
Yeah, it's
really
one of those.
hate it.
So it's kind of shit. But everything I heard about like the Julian thing, I could not take it seriously. Because it's like, you are objectifying gay people. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I
it's
think
a dating sim.
I think that it was a little different than that, because like there's objectifying people, which depending on how you talk about it is not really a good or bad thing, and then there's I think what they were doing, which was making it so overtly like over the top that it felt offensive. I guess I don't know. It's like if you asked a Christian guy to make a gay guy game, which I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron was Christian at some point.
Look, I've seen what people who say they're very PC qualify as not offensive. It was not offensive. I will not take it seriously.
No, you don't think so?
Have you ever seen a game called Validate?
No, I have not.
Validate? No.
That sounds like a horrible game, though.
VLI-date. Validate. Which is exactly what it sounds like. So I've talked about this multiple times before, but I used to be on a not safe for work game website, and I would help translate some of the Japanese games and stuff.
Yeah.
Like just the machine translation stuff. And at one point, somebody put on the board Validate. And whenever somebody put a new game on the board, because we were just already like, everything was being stolen anyways, we would just push it through or whatever. Validate was so bad that the entire community like demanded that we remove the post. They could just ignore the post. They didn't have to like do anything with it. The game itself was so like horrendously bad that they didn't even want it on the site.
What was wrong with it?
It is, I have to show you later, it is the most hot garbage game I have seen in my life.
Okay.
Do you want to come down, please? Fuck you.
Nah, but like, that's basically it. And they disassociated from themselves. And what's funny is, and this always happens, where right after major groups of people break up like that, you have a whole bunch of them shit-talking each other. And I think my favorite drama was how Ding Dong and Julian talked about how much they hated Aaron's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fair,
Aaron
considering...
getting replaced by Corone for Sonic Frontiers, that was great. Did you guys ever see that?
No?
No.
Aaron had a deal with Sega to be like a Sonic representative or whatever. And around the time of Sonic Frontiers, they got rid of his, whatever you want to call it, ambassadorship. I don't know what they called it. And they gave it to Corone from Hololive.
Wait, why did they get rid of him?
Because all he does is shit talk Sonic.
Actually, you know what? Fair enough. All he does is shit talk. You know what? Listen, I can accept as a company be having critical people, but with Aaron, he's not a critical. He's just a little shit disturber when it comes to Sonic. It's like, yeah, I get it. Sonic has some shitty mechanics, and not everybody loves how the games play. But you, sir, don't make it fun to shit talk the game.
I hate that Sonic exists.
I hate
Sorry
that
I interrupted you. My chat just put that up. I had to mention it.
You're fine. I don't hate Sonic. I hate the fandom around Sonic. And I hate specific people in Sonic because of it.
My hot take is Sonic has never produced a good game other than Sonic Heroes.
I'm going to look away as a 2007 Sonic fan. And also, I love Shadow the Hedgehog as a game. I will die on this fucking hill.
Shadow the Hedgehog was great.
I liked quite a few of them. Like, Sonic Adventure 2 is my favorite Sonic game of all time.
Okay, here, I will expand my clarification. All 2D Sonics are bad.
Okay. 2D Sonics? I thought the original one was fine.
All 2D Sonics are bad.
I want a remake of the Shadow the Hedgehog game. Just graphical update. Right?
2D Sonic specifically appeals to children that don't know what good game design is. Unironically. Because, and I've gotten this every time I brought this up, somebody says, the games do really good at making you feel like you're going fast. It's like, yeah, they do, because as soon as you get Sonic moving at any amount of speed, he is immediately off the screen and you can't see where you're going. You literally cannot see your character 90% of the time playing Sonic. That's just bad game design.
I wonder if Temp's favorite video game series is Sonic, so I don't know if he'll agree with you on that one.
Look, you can like it, but you have to admit you liked it because as a kid you were like, this makes me feel like I'm going really fast. As an adult, you can like compartmentalize that and be like, okay, I literally can't see my character the entire time I'm playing this game. That is bad design.
I mean, motion blur can make anything look like it's going fast.
They could, but that's not what they do.
There's a reason why I like Mach Rush right now.
I do have enough stuff for the Statue of Power. I'll put it on the other side. And then we can get another level up.
Yep.
Look, chat, I'm never going to get an ambassadorship with Sega. I don't like Sonic. Although I don't really want one because they've announced that they're censoring more stuff in the future, so fuck them.
Yeah. I am super excited for the Lollipop Chainsaw game. It's coming out this year.
And apparently is going to be completely untouched, other than some graphical updates. And I think they said they had to get rid of some of the tie-in costumes because they don't own the rights to them anymore.
Yeah, because, you know, it's kind of hard to get in contact with the author of High School of the Dead.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Well,
Fair enough.
There's also, like, they could go through, like, his company or whatever. Or whoever.
I would love the Dead Man Wonderland costume again. Or what was the other ones that they had? They're bringing back the shell bikini. That I am excited for.
I'm adding more beds.
Mm.
So if we want to add more pals, we're good.
It's like, I am going to call my playthrough Lumipop Chainsaw.
I have no problem admitting, chat, I got bored of Dead Man Wonderland halfway through.
That is fair. So did I. I like the costume designs, but that's about it.
Yeah, and I think the start had like a really strong beginning because it was like so jarring and so shocking. But then after a while, it's kind of like, okay, this is just regular battle shonen, just a little bit more gory.
I mean, I would like to think that Blood Sea also had that same issue.
I have 3 pings.
Blood Sea is supposed to just be shot gore, though.
They are all from Ant's server.
But it got so boring.
It did. But I do think that's just kind of what it was. I will admit, because that you're probably more well-spoken than me on that, because I don't like gore at all.
I'm a gore whore.
Because Blood Sea just made me, like, uncomfortable watching it. Because I don't like gore stuff.
I was just like...
So one of my commenters says, 2D Sonics are really bad by the time you get speed, there's something immediately that stops you in your tracks. I can kind of agree on that. The thing about Sonic, though, that I don't think a lot of people understand is the goal with Sonic is to never fall below the top layer. Because when you're on the top layer, you are the fastest in the game. And it's all about memorizing the route and then just speedrunning it.
Which is why I don't like it.
Well, I mean, you're fine. It's fine for you to not like a speedrunning game, but that's what their goal is.
No, here's my thing, right? The way Sonic is meant to be played, you only play the game after you've beat it multiple times. I think that is just a shit idea in general.
I mean, fair.
Because there are speed games that you can play the game normally. But with Sonic, you can't play it normally. You have to start, like, trying to learn the speedrun routes from the beginning. And I think it's terrible.
I'm trying to think of some other shows I liked.
I would use Warframe as an example. Because at Warframe, once you get to like a certain point, you can just sit around and like speedrun everything.
Yeah.
Because you memorize your tile sets. But you don't have to do that. You can play it like a regular third-person shooter until you've learned the tile sets.
You know what? You're very fair on that, because you don't need to be the most kitted out in order to get through the game. It's easier, and by that point you're like breezing through everything, but how do you do that when he gets fast, the game can't keep up? I mean, it depends, I guess. It's been from my experience, at least from when I've played Sega Genesis copies, that if you are fast and also on the top layer, you typically are fine. If you're not fast and you're not on the top layer, you suck.
I'm just glad your chat is seeing things my way.
One of my chatters is, at least.
Stay in your ball.
You know, you said that right as I got into a pylon sphere. No, I will not stay inside the ball.
I'm not wasting all of my balls on you.
I think another show that I really liked was, what was it called? Witchblade? That one is really good. I love that one so much.
Lumi, did you ever watch Doctor Who?
Yes, I did.
At what point did you stop? I'm just curious.
I stopped after the...
Did you stop after Capaldi?
I stopped after Tenant.
You stopped after Tenant? You stopped before Matt Smith? Matt Smith was decent. He wasn't the best. He isn't Matt Smith, but he was still pretty good.
It's like I still watched clips and other shit, but I just didn't, watch the show like I used to.
That's fair.
I like David Tennant. I like Capaldi. But yeah, I just kind of stopped then.
No, that's fair. Again, the show stopped actually being good after Tenant. Like, Capaldi was decent, and I know his heart was in it, but like after Matt Smith, and then
what is HOTD?
Wait, what?
High School of the Dead.
High School of the Dead. I don't like the fact the author died, but I think High School of the Dead ending prematurely is for the best, because it was never really good, and it was just getting clear to being awful the longer it went on. At least this way, nobody will remember the manga as a train wreck.
I mean, I liked it, even though it was like, clearly fan service, which I enjoyed. I like me some big tits.
Everybody likes some big tits.
And also, like, the absolute fucking... just the scene that made people solve math equations on how fast her tits had to jiggle for a bullet to go past them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you mean bullet time breasts?
Wait, wasn't there a High School of the Dead that was a hentai, or was that just a... What am I'm trying to think of something.
I think you're just talking about the show itself.
Am I thinking about the show itself? Was there just a show and then a pure anime version?
Yes.
Okay.
It was just the manga and then the anime. But the characters and plot were so mid. You're so mid, big. No, I'm just kidding. It's like most of the shows during that time were mid. It's like look at like most of the ecchi and fan service shows are mid. You
What's
just like looking at the girls.
What's a hentai? Oh, you
It's
sweet
a hen
summer
with a tie
child.
on it.
It's a special version of a hentalia anime.
Oh, don't tell him that.
Talia?
Talia is even worse.
Talia is even worse. God. Don't
He's
even
gonna
get me
make more
started about the
issues.
fans.
I love how you tweeted today that one of the things that you can talk about is Danganronpa, just randomly.
Yes.
Didn't you say a specific one though?
No, just the it wasn't it just like you were talking about the fans?
The fans and the fandom overall as an XRPer. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, shit out all your debt bonds. Give me money.
Ecchi is more implied sex, if anything. No, that's when you're gonna get into softcore. I mean, there is some ecchi now that tries to get into like implied sex, but I feel like that is against the nature of true ecchi.
Oh yeah, Mizu.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen my Depresso's name, but her name is
did.
bottom 99% OnlyFans girl.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I'll be honest, Depresso has probably seen more fanfare than any Pokemon in the last, like, decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People resonate. The tiny little depressed guy. Ooh.
Valkyrie Drive Mermaid, that's a good ecchi. I'll have to look that up.
I need more people to rate on YouTube.
I still don't understand how to rate on YouTube.
I can show you. It's really easy. All you gotta do is, in the menu for your stream dashboard, you go to edit, go down to customization, and hit redirect. I apologize in advance, chat. I'm just gonna be yawning a little bit.
Oka's always sleepy these days.
I'm always extra eepy.
No, it's 11 o'clock. That's why I'm tired.
If you need a daydream, I got an extra one for you, Mizu.
Oh, I'm good. I'm looking for something specific right now.
You want the Cunny Cloud?
No.
This is a desert.
Honey Cloud would be a pain in the butt to get right now. Unless I bred it. That would still be a pain in the butt.
Eefy Enjoyer. I don't think I've ever had art of me
There we
tired.
go.
No love for gush. I love gushing over magical girls so much.
I need to
It's good.
see that still.
It's such a good fucking show. We'll watch it this weekend, Akko.
Okay, I gotta make sure I get my schoolwork done this week.
You can watch it while you work on schoolwork.
Plumbing is probably something I need to give my full attention to.
Nah, it's fine.
Tomorrow I'm gonna take like a math test so that I can see where I am, because like it's okay if you don't do good on this one, because we just want to see where you are so that when you get into the course, you know what you're expecting. I was reading through some of the coursework. Apparently there's gonna be a tiny bit of welding, but not too much welding that goes into this.
Oh yeah, just for putting like pipes back together.
Yeah. I'm really excited though. Cause like, yeah, I'm gonna deal with people's shit all day. But like
Literally.
I'm gonna take a look into septic cleaning. Cause cleaning septic tanks, a lot of people probably don't like doing that. So if you are willing to do that, does it stink? Absolutely.
Oh no, Tio, we've updated the server.
Absolutely,
You're good.
it'll stink. But That stink will smell like money.
Okay, Lumi, I brought back some stuff.
As Micro would say it.
So no more Lambie. Dropping in these two friends. Shibari boy.
Yes. And then I have his sister Shibari girl.
We love money, we do. Hello, dragon.
Boop. Lives will slowly improve now. I want you. You.
Oh my goodness. You see that
Burly Merc in Syndicate Thugs. Oh yeah. They're guarding the fucking dude.
Did you see that Darkseidphil had an unhinged rant recently?
When does he not have an unhinged rant?
Oh, this unhinged rant, he was screeching left and right. Like, you guys are gonna lick my balls and be okay with it. I'm fucking tired of all of this.
Yeah. Okay, so, the reason why he was, you know, screaming so much about whatever is because, like, I don't know much about the new Yakuza game, but he was saying that the character, Ichiban is just like him for real, because he was getting Ichiban was getting canceled in the game, and he's like, that's just like me. That's my life every day. The writers of this game took my life and put it in here, so it was based off of me. Gundam was talking about it on his podcast.
Yeah.
That is so bizarre.
It's fucking hilarious. As soon as I seen that, I forwarded it to Ricky because he's a huge Yakuza fan. I'm like, Ricky, look at this shit. And he is like, what the fuck? I'm like, I know. Good, like, DSP is clinically insane, I swear to God.
I feel like, unfortunately, yes, he is insane, but that wasn't all of his fault. I feel like... And I think the same thing with Chris Chen. I feel like sometimes trolls actually do mentally drag down people, and if they don't know how to deal with it, it does, like, break them a little bit. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of his shit is self-inflicted, but I also think that, like, some of his problems were inflicted by other people.
I am definitely somewhat of the opinion that even with Chris Chan, a lot of it is just like who he was already.
Well, yeah, like with the idea guys stuff, it's like, you know, he already had the propensity to believe this stuff, but like people taking advantage didn't help.
It didn't help, but he definitely was already like not all there.
He already wanted to believe that Sonichu was real and that he was a goddess from another world.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
All they did was confirm his delusions. They didn't make his delusions.
And again, I don't think that's helpful, because like you shouldn't be doing that. You should like push people out of that.
Oh no, they're not. They didn't help for sure.
No.
Didn't Chris Chan get a restraining order from their mother? I doubt it.
No, as far as we know, there isn't anything
He's living
new.
with his mom again.
No, he's not.
Oh,
No,
that's
he's
what
not.
I heard. That
He's not. He is living with unknown people that are part of this group called Praetor. They basically monetize Chris Chan.
Oh, I see.
But he does not live with his mother, and he doesn't have a restraining order currently. As far as, because like when the mommy fucking first happened, there was an emergency restraining order put down by the state, and basically he violated it when he stole money from her bank account, and that's how he got arrested. But I don't think the restraining order is down now. I just think that like he believes in his best interest, it's good to get away from Barb.
Possibly. What do you think of Josh's take on it?
Who
Which
the fuck
one?
is Josh?
Josh Moon.
From the farms.
Yeah.
What's his take?
So he said that a lot of people seem to believe that this means that Chris Chan has been let off the hook. He believes that what happened is they don't have enough evidence to like prove it was unconsensual. And in the state he's in, the punishment for incest has already been, like, fulfilled with the amount of time he spent in prison waiting for trial.
I'm willing to believe that. Because, like, yeah, and that's true. Because, like, it was, like, 2 years. It's like was it a class 5 felony, I think? And
he has already spent the max amount of time in that state you can for incest.
Yeah, so, exactly. I mean, like, I don't think we'll ever know, because the courts are not really able to divulge that information. But I would believe that they're like, well, what's the max sentence we can give? 2 years? How long has he been in here? Oh, 20 months. All right, 4 more months. Kick this ass out.
He seemed to believe that basically the sentence was already done. They were just giving up on it.
Yeah. Rain, here's the thing that's, like, going to be contested forever. And I don't think you're going to get an answer on this, because Christian's already saying that he's already walked it back. But Christian and Barb have always had a weird relationship with each other. Chris in the past basically admitted that Barb wanted him to, like, sleep with her. I don't know if it was like, and here's the thing, she's not right in the head completely either. Because she, not only has she been a few feet through a marriage or two, but she is a hoarder and she is mentally abusive. So I'd be willing to admit, or not admit, I'd be willing to bet that that, like, it was possibly consensual. But I also think that she's probably kind of crazy.
I mean, doesn't she have Alzheimer's?
We don't know what she has, because the thing is a lot of people believe that she acts up how she does to get people to give her money.
No, it's like, I know Hexa is watching the entire Christian saga.
Oh, I've watched it multiple times.
And also she got physical signed copies of Christian Sonichu comics.
Yeah, she needs to stay away from getting the medallion.
She's getting her second medallion.
No, she needs to stay away, because medallions curse people. They've cursed everybody that bought them.
She bought her first one and put it in a containment box saying "Do not open," cursed. And her second one she's getting with a certificate of authenticity.
She's
gonna start her own Warren Museum.
Yeah, she's getting them for collector's purposes, and I'm like, these are gonna be worth a fucking fortune when Chris finally dies.
And Chris is gonna live forever, I hope you know. Like, a lot of people...
Somehow he's the first person that ascends to godhood, and we're just like, why?
Exactly.
Why him?
Well, like, the thing that's crazy is everybody thought, oh, Jesus
Christian Chandler.
Jesus Christ Chan, Sonichu Prime Chandler.
I still need to watch that interview with him and
Keffels.
Keffels, yeah. I have it saved. I just need to watch it.
I listened to parts of it narrated by somebody else because, oh my gosh, I can't. Keffels is so annoying. Did you know that Keffels is quitting political activism and now is going towards being a true crime reporter?
Oh, they're getting to that yassified space.
Yes, they are.
Oh, so this is something I kind of just want to bring up because it's always annoyed me every time I see it. But people get, like, upset when other people monetize true crime stuff. And it gets on my nerves because it's like, why can't you monetize the content you're making?
It's the same people that say you can't monetize the news, and it's just like, shut the fuck up. Pfizer says it's okay, so you know.
It's like, there's this one true crime YouTuber that I watch. Her name is Stephanie Harlow. She's like the only one that I watch because she's actually respectful with the content. She's not like in the middle of eating shit or doing her makeup while reporting on it.
People
and
do that?
It's like,
People do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm eating right now.
Oh, really? People do that? Yes. Yes.
See, I don't mind the call outs for people doing stuff like that, but the same people that'll call that out will be like, and then you'll have some of these people trying to make money off other people's misery, and it's like, yeah, I'm making a 2-hour scripted YouTube video that took hours of research. I'm gonna make fucking money off of it.
Exactly.
That's the only part that gets on my nerves. Like, yeah, call them out for, like, being kind of disrespectful talking at it. Stop trying to call them out for making money.
It's like, what was the case that she was talking about that I first watched her? Chris Watts' case was the one that I discovered her on, and oh my fucking god, it's like she was giving her perspective like as a mother and stuff, because you know you look at things differently when you have children of your own when a case involves a child.
Oh yes.
And it's just like, oh my god. Hearing about that case pisses me off every single fucking time. Because if you're not familiar with Chris Watts, he murdered his pregnant wife and he murdered his 2 daughters. And his daughters were ages...
Was he insane?
No.
He just didn't want a family anymore, I think was the reason.
He was cheating on his wife with someone younger.
Yeah, he didn't want his family anymore.
That is a pretty extreme reason to refund a family, I guess. I'm sorry.
Say it that way.
The fact that he still calls himself a father, saying that he misses his girls, pisses me the fuck off.
It's all for the camera,
That
you know
pisses
that,
off
right?
a lot of people.
And it's just like, I'm surprised he hasn't been stabbed in jail yet.
Oh.
But he's under strict protective custody.
Well, yeah, that's exactly why. It's easier for him to get stabbed in prison.
If you do any crime against a child, you're in protective custody in prison.
I can't wait for him to for a CO to look the other way so he can get stabbed.
Whoa.
In Minecraft chat.
Oh, hi, Scab. No, I was talking about the Chris Watts case.
Oh, so this is, I don't like talking politics, but I wouldn't consider this necessarily politics. Just, it's other people talking about politics that get on my nerves, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've taken up to where I'll watch, like, different YouTube documentaries about, like, phenomenon that I find interesting. And I found one from this one girl that, for the most part, it was, like, a good video. She's done a couple on, like, sovereign citizens and alternative medicine and stuff like that. But like a lot of people in like the YouTube space, they go on like these little rants where they just start blaming everything on right-wingers. And
what?
You can thank Illuminati for that, I feel.
Yeah.
That's Illuminati's fault.
Illuminati was always really bad about it too. Where she would be like, okay, so sovereign citizens are basically neo-Nazi right-wingers, and it's like, why?
That could not be further from the truth in some cases.
And she's like, well, they want less government. It's like, okay, you know Nazis were fascist, right? They wanted more government. So why is being anti-government and wanting less government a Nazi thing? Like, I just...
Hey, Mom,
and
hello,
it's not
Stitch.
her. There's a bunch of people that do this.
I just, like, can you tell a story without injecting politics into it? No, I guess not. I guess you have to inject politics in order to get, like, your need. And here's the thing, again, I don't think these people realize that a majority of the world really couldn't give less of a shit about politics and are turned off by that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody wants to hear that.
No.
It's like a lot of people nowadays downplay what words actually mean.
Yeah. That, and
Because...
they don't even think about what their audience likes. I genuinely think that... Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. It's like, again, today, you know that Lolly show drama is damn near an everyday occurrence.
I heard that Banhammer, I think his name, got into some drama.
No, it wasn't Banhammer. He was calling out someone whose entire following was from like lolicons and shotacons and everything, and they were like, "Oh, you guys are pedophiles," and Banhammer was like, "Do you know who your following is, my dude?" And then, you know, things like that. Saying that, what was it, off-brand Lolly show is fucking, I seen the tweet earlier.
What's Stardays? Stardays is the Valentine's Day event in Warframe.
Are they gonna have anything good for it?
They have the ticker floof that talks to you. I know that they have a Valentine's Day, color palette. They have a couple of glyphs. They said there's some new stuff
I'll probably be
coming
coming
out.
for the color palette.
The color palette is the most important part, in my opinion.
I store those things.
Yeah, I have, I believe every single rare color palette in the game, or most of them.
Oh, look at you.
I was really happy to get the Pride Celebration one. Some really good pinks in there, and solid reds.
Okay, so I guess... Oh, go ahead.
I always show up to Pride events in games because there's always something offensive you can do with them.
Oh my gosh. So... Oh, what is it called? RuneScape. I guess there used to be like a community chest in RuneScape where people could just like put items in the chest in order to donate to other players. They eventually had to remove this item chest in game. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because during Pride Month they would just put ropes in the chest.
Did you see that they had to change some of the robes in game? Because people figured out if you dyed them white, you could make them look like clan robes.
Oh, it's so bad.
They had to just, I think they ended up just removing the robes or they modified them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it looks like Banhammer made a clarification post. Because I guess some things were misunderstood or whatever. The tilder is that people are accusing him of being an auntie by calling out an auntie or whatever.
I see.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that.
Here.
I saw a couple people calling him out, and I was like, that was one of those things when I made a post earlier today, and I said people just don't know how to like read anymore. Is they have like a specific message they want to take out of something, and they'll just run with it, and they don't really think about like, is this right? What am I actually being told? Oh, speaking of, that girl that was calling out the rigger actually deleted her post sometime in the last couple hours.
Did you archive it?
I seen.
I think I have it saved on my phone.
We're gonna talk about it tomorrow, I think, so because it's on the viewer submission list. The viewer submissions is gonna really help out.
Still saved in viewer submissions.
That's good.
It's like what I seen from that. It's one, there is a fucking language difference. In two, I understand where she's coming from, just from, you know, that one part of the stream alone, because like I responded to a comment on like, you know, whatever, and when Nico needed something like, you know, cut a different way, or, you know, what was it, the fingers, she was like, hey, can you ask your artist to cut this part up? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Artist was like, okay, I'll do that. And then boom, there you go. It could have just been handled in DMs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think the problem is later on she put out another tweet where she straight up said, I don't care if she didn't mean that. That's how I took it, so she still needs to apologize. It's like, okay, now you're admitting that you're just here looking for a fight.
That's how, oh my gosh, I hate people like that so much.
Like, they just couldn't admit they were wrong, and that the person didn't, like, actually say anything mean to them. They were just, like, talking on stream.
I hate people like that so much. They piss me off so much. Like, oh, you might not have meant that, but that's how I felt. And it's just like, sorry, that's how you feel, buddy.
Oh, so that's another thing, because this came up when I was watching a video the other day where somebody said, like, they gave the apology, I'm sorry I made you feel that way. And a whole bunch of the comments were like, that's such a shitty apology. Like, how can you say something so shitty to someone?
Exactly.
Like, what are you supposed to say when you don't believe you've done anything wrong? Because I'm not going to sit here and seriously apologize for something I don't think is wrong. Like, I'm sorry that you felt bad about what I said. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. But I don't think I actually said anything wrong. I'm not going to apologize for that.
It sounds like every time you have to apologize for something.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
I'm sorry you felt that way.
Oh no!
Yeah. Unironically, I think that's a perfectly fine response if somebody got offended.
Why'd you say, oh no?
Just because, you know, people act like idiots. It's like, oh no! I made you feel bad. I don't care. Can I send you my Hildren build? Sure. I'm not really good with builds though, so I don't know if I'm the right person to ask.
That's a huge one for me, that you mentioned that you don't care. A lot of times, like, when somebody you don't know says you, like, hurt their feelings, it's like, okay, I don't know you, we're not friends. Why do I care that your feelings were hurt?
Spoiler alert, I don't.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know you. Why would I care that I hurt your feelings? We're not friends, we're not acquaintances, we don't hang out in the same spaces.
Like, the only people I will mildly suck up to are people that I want to get something from. Sorry!
Oh, so that means you won't mildly suck up to us. It'll just be more harsh because we're friends.
Yeah, pretty much.
Perfect.
But we love each other, so it's fine.
Do we, though?
Never mind.
Never mind, y'all fucking suck.
Alright, come on. Who do we got? We have a Hoocrates. Assist me, Fox friend.
I'm shorting the market right now by uploading a bunch of things at discounted prices.
Okay, how could you?
Well, I want to make platinum.
Imagine crashing the market.
Couldn't be Lumi.
Hey, I get mad at people who fucking crash the market in Final Fantasy. I'm just like, come the fuck on. I'm trying to gouge people. Like, there's a reason why I fucking server travel, buy things for like Mexico prices, and then sell it for freedom prices in my world.
For Mexico prices.
Yes! The peso isn't worth shit right now. Or like ever.
I mean, fair point.
Alright, Knight. I can take a look at this.
Oh, hey, look at you. Where are you going?
Get rid of this. Get rid of this one.
I just feel
Prime Share
bad
footage
about
is nice.
hurting random people's feelings, but then I started a very public-facing job, and all sympathy left my body. All sympathy left my body after I worked my first retail job. And then people started coming through with like hundreds of dollars worth of food stamps, and then bought like, you know, hundreds of dollars worth of alcohol with cash. And I'm just like, yeah, no. And then they have like 4 kids and only buy freezer food and kids in rags. The mother and father has all new shit, and I'm just like, I hate my life. I hate my job. And no, I am not going to retrieve chocolate from that woman's pants as she tried to escape.
I think you told that one story before. That's weird.
Yeah.
Put in what?
I have the food set at half, but the food is back on.
Oh yeah.
So food does have a point now. And
That was me. I always prefer the freezer food over home cooked. No. Like, okay, these people would have like hundreds of dollars of food stamps, and they would just buy junk food, or buy out just chips or soda to sell to the corner store for cash. And I'm just like, you're the reason why I want fucking benefits cut, because I hate having my taxes pay for your bullshit.
Yeah. I'm fine with the idea of you have to submit all your receipts.
What planet is it on? Oh, I just did it. I gave everybody 5 minutes.
And then what was the other one that people do? Oh yeah, fucking selling their food stamps for cash.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
That's a very popular one.
It is very illegal, but it's also very popular. People sell it for like 50 cents on the dollar.
Oh, I brought back stuff for another present.
Nice.
Where is it? Yep, here we go.
Ah, yeah, you want to put on shield disruption. Stitch. Replace it with shield disruption. Switch the polarity. Obviously, I'm gonna get prime sure-footed when I can get it, but...
Does the bunny not sleep? Oh no,
this is my bunny.
The Depresso doesn't sleep for sure. I forgot they're nighttime ones.
Shibari boy is the one who works here. Shibari girl I take with me.
Ah, I see.
Hello,
we have enough for 54 ingots.
Nice.
Hello, Ted. We were talking about Sonic earlier.
We were talking shit about Sonic earlier.
I wasn't, but
Here in Mexico, from time to time, employees are partially paid with food stamps. Technically speaking, they can be used for almost anything, but sometimes you find people trading their food stamps to you for cash on the cashier line.
Yep. Fuck home cooked meals. Dude, home cooked meals are fucking good. I don't know how much you were neglected as a child, but I love home cooked meals.
So, chat, I recently got an air fryer, and ever since then I've been like actually cooking food. And I can say, big improvement.
There we go, chat. Now it's uniform. I don't think I have that
on
on
one hand, I
mod.
think food stamps is a very silly program. On the other, if Canada passes that Free Money for Poor People Act, I am immediately commissioning the finest live 2D artists before our dollar crashes. Perfect.
Oh. Oh.
Did you hear about California doing a thing where they are paying career criminals to not shoot people? They're paying like $500 a month to career criminals to be like, hey, can you not shoot someone, please?
What?
Sounds about right. What do I need for a hot spring?
What?
Cow fluids.
California's a mess. Can we just, wall them off?
Wait. So they know that...
The air fryer thing is a fancy way of saying convection oven, but smaller. Look, it's a way I don't have to use my actual oven, and I'm not just throwing shit in a microwave.
I'm gonna get canceled so hard for this.
Say it.
Speak your mind.
Depending on what kind of career criminal you are, if murder is on the table, I think you've expended your life at that point. And the death penalty should be brought back for certain people that just can't stop committing crimes like that. Because it's obvious.
Just can't stop killing.
It's obvious. Like, if you can't stop killing, then maybe you should be put down. I'm sorry. We do that to dogs. We do that to lions. We do that to all kinds of animals that can't get along with society. Why are you different? You're not. You're worse than a dog.
Big guns.
I mean, I believe in the death penalty. 100%.
Believe in it for some people, for sure.
I saw Babylon
I
B
think they
post.
should bring back. It's like for stealing, depending on how much you steal, you should either get a finger cut off or your whole hand. That'll make people stop real quick.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, okay. The argument is gonna be, oh, but like, you gotta think of the people. It's like, yeah, the people didn't think. Why should we think for them?
So I will say the only valid argument you can have against death penalty is the justice system making a mistake.
That is true.
I will personally say that is the only valid argument.
Very true.
I don't believe it,
but
it's like, oh, what? So you believe in eye for an eye? It's not that I believe in eye for an eye. It's that some people, if you don't take their eye, they never learn, and they're just gonna keep doing it.
This, I do agree. But
Melia, I will link this to you. This is from 2021, apparently. Here you go.
Parents who refuse to spank their kids, like, at some point, if you just keep letting them get away with it with a slap on the wrist, they have no reason to stop doing it.
Mm-hmm.
If you have killed multiple people and it's true, and you have been convicted and you've admitted to it, then I think you should suffer the death penalty.
Oh, wow, why is this area so laggy? Holy crap. My game is dying.
I mean, the server is based out of Dallas.
How is this person messaging me? It says I'm invisible.
They just are.
Okay.
I seen this one I seen this one really silly post where someone was like, why not just make a game out of criminals and people who want to illegally come over to the States. What is it called? Basically put them in a Thunderdome and put convicted pedophiles and illegal aliens to fight to the death. Call it Aliens versus Predators.
Lumi over here trying to recreate Dead Man Wonderland, but throwing in immigrants too.
Wow.
What?
See, people think I'm the sus one on the podcast.
San Francisco doesn't represent the rest of California. I mean, San Francisco and LA are the first two places people think of when you think California.
It's San Francisco, LA, and San Diego. Those three areas can go away. And then the rest of California is actually pretty red.
I mean, you can throw San Jose in there too.
Isn't San Jose part of LA County?
It's still distinct.
Whenever somebody says LA,
you need to get out.
Whenever someone says LA,
you need to get out of.
I just count it as LA County as a whole.
Fair enough.
As someone who is a Californian, or was.
Again, we just need to wall the whole thing off.
Sacramento has the nuisance. Take it away. Alright, let's get a new Kuvalich.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Nope, I lived.
Don't. Just don't die.
So my friend that was critical of Palworld is actually playing it and loves it a lot. Like, okay, he was like, I think with him, I think he just wanted to make sure that everything was on the stuff. And so I didn't really make fun of him for it. I just thought it was funny. And he's like, oh, I heard about the AI stuff, and I just want to make sure. He doesn't like the AI stuff. I was like, okay, whatever. But like, he's also a huge Nintendo fan, but he's not like a frenzied Pokemon player, but like he loves Pokemon. But like the other day, he's just like, yeah, I really love this game. I'm glad that it wasn't what people said it was.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, good for you, buddy.
Good for you, buddy.
Do I have that
amigo?
Weapon? Do I have that weapon? I do not. Congratulations, Mr. Lich. You are now dead. Am I doing normal missions?
Ah, fuck.
No. Now I'm doing a Lich, because I want to do a Lich.
I don't think Lumi heard about what happened with the Nintendo investigation.
What
Did you,
happened? What
It was
Nintendo
completely-
investigation?
The tweet, or not the tweet, but the message Nintendo had about, we have heard about a game that came out in January and we are investigating it thing. It was not about Palworld.
Oh.
It was about a crypto game.
It was about a crypto NFT game called PokeZoo.
Huh.
Was literally not even about Palworld.
Yup.
What the fuck?
Isn't that just the funniest thing?
But it's very...
Yeah.
The coincidence and how much... Hey Kaiser, the ATF rated you. My condolences to your dog.
Yeah, for those of you who don't notice in the thumbnail there, I added a little flashbang to it. I was gonna make it exploding, but I couldn't find any explosion PNGs that I thought looked good enough for a flashbang. And there is our hot spring.
Boinks, if you get a Lich, you can join me.
And I just titled my stream ATF found our sweatshop, so we had to relocate.
So wait, what's ATF again?
You don't know what the ATF is?
My brain just like died and I forgot what it is, so indulge me.
Alcohol, tobacco, firearms.
Oh, right.
They're the ones that Eden Mouse Chung had flashbang somebody's dog.
Right.
Yes. Oh, God. Will Ian Miles Chung ever be a regular person?
No.
No. There we go, by the way. It is level up time.
Yay. And look at me being a homebody. I don't have to go anywhere. Just working the field.
No, I'm
Damn.
running around everywhere I can.
Wow, this weapon bonus is 25%. It's the lowest it can ever be.
So we need 10 nails.
This Kuva Lich's name is Yodim Lid. That is a name.
Oh, I gotta put my dog in the thing because he's dead.
I
Out
have
of all
one.
the government agencies that shouldn't exist, ATF stands out as the most egregious example of government redundancy and corruption. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I do know what the EDF is, the Earth Defense Force.
Or are they protecting us against aliens?
Giant bugs, to be specific. Do you like my Vixies?
I love your Vixies. Very cute.
You see what they put in the boxes?
I have not.
Pal orbs, arrows, and money.
Lots of... Oh no, the berry seeds are coming from my berry sheep. I need to find those dinosaurs so they can plant.
Capricity, whatever.
Alright. I really love how my ship is coming together.
Have you guys ever played EDF, needlessly expensive game that should go on sale way more often, but it's a great collab game? I have not.
I really do think it needs more sales.
Oh, what is it? I don't know what it is.
You're playing as the Earth Defense Force. You're basically Power Rangers, but you're shooting giant bugs.
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah. It's genuinely kind of fun, but they like never put it on sale, and the games are all still like $50 to $60.
Jeez.
What game? The robots versus dinosaurs game that came out is actually very EDF, and I think it's great, and I had a lot of fun with it. Here, let me real quick. For some reason, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I should still have it installed.
Alright.
Exoprimal. Thank you. All I needed was the Exo and I could get it. Yeah, Exoprimal is unironically very fun. If you guys get it off, because it is expensive, if you get it off Xbox Game Pass, I recommend playing it. Really good. Alright. There we go.
I have consumed Taco Bell. Tomorrow will be a fun day.
Will it though?
Depends on how my stomach reacts to that.
You see Lexi get a tier list of the pals by how much? I have not.
Damn it.
We should do a pal tier list.
Well, the problem is the legendaries are going to be at the top. There's 4 legendaries, and then there's 1 pal for each element.
Not that tier
all
list.
All of those are going to be at the top.
Not that kind of tier list.
Oh. Are we talking about the sex tier list that we sort of already did?
Well, we gotta do all of them.
Do the sex tier list for all of them.
Fine.
All of them must be done.
All the pals must be done. Yes, chat plap indeed.
I have 40 familial debt bonds. That's a lot.
Do it as your lolly models and be super cursed. I don't have one.
I wish. The closest I got is my Hataru model, but it's not Christmas time anymore.
And my lolly model is being rigged.
How much was that one again? Like, I know you didn't buy it, but how much did they pay for it again?
About $180. Rigging included.
They haven't messaged me back.
I hate you.
What?
Well, I'm just, if nobody messages you back, they hate you.
No.
Nah, Envy's just busy.
Alright, so I'm gonna need to go do a thing.
Y'all are degenerates? Yes.
Yes.
Why are you
Although I'm way more nice about it.
I mean, I'm gonna be playing, Corruption of Champions on V-Stream.
Is that allowed?
As long as the conditions that they have set out is it cannot be on Twitch's banned game list. I already checked. It is not. And sex is not supposed to be the absolute main focus of the game. It could be in the game.
The main focus of that game.
Guess what? It's all typed out words. It's not action.
It's still sick.
You know what? If Twitch doesn't ban it, then it's fine.
It's not banned on Twitch. The banned game list for Twitch is very small. I will even double check with E in Ada.
It's a funny name. Ner.
Yeah, Twitch actually doesn't have much on its banned games list. I actually don't understand the purpose of the list, because everything on the list is stuff that would be banned under their regular rules.
Rant's quest on V-Stream, sex is not the point of the game, it's just Rant's main character motivation. You know what? I will. If I can get away with it, I will.
You definitely
fucking
can.
bat scab. As long as it's labeled appropriately. Again, I will double check everything with E beforehand. because they do have a fucking lewd thing or whatever that you can put your stream under.
Yeah.
Honey Pop is on it, right? Is Honey Pop on Twitch's ban list? I don't remember it being on there.
So how is VStream?
VStream be good. I got my reserved hashtag, so LumiClips is owned by me and can't be used by any other Lumi.
That's good. Well,
I will probably start multi-streaming on there more to at least try it out.
I was more asking, like, has the platform gotten any more people on it?
Yes.
Like, do you think that the viewership of it overall is going up?
Yes.
Okay.
And also, what? For level 1 for VStream, you get to have one reserved hashtag. Level 2, you could have 2. You know, the higher you go up, the more reserved hashtags you could have.
Interesting.
First come, first serve, basically. So if you want to reserve, like, you know, a very specific word, you can't reserve VTuber though.
Right.
But a specific word that you're like, ha, I can capitalize off of this. You gotta get there.
Pickaxe, by the way, Lumi.
Yay!
Diego Alvarez, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Goober Army.
I got metal ones, so I figured I'd go ahead and set him to making it.
I'm kind of like not doing what I am saying in the thumbnail anymore because I kind of got bored of that. Now I'm just doing, oh, that's right. I'm kind of just doing a lich because I haven't done one in a while.
Look, we're gonna be doing like fansly streams eventually where we can do like more like outwardly lewd games. The only reason I don't want to go back to Pomp is because I ended up getting like my PayPal banned for being on there.
It's a pretty good reason to not do that.
I don't know that's 100% true, but a bunch of people that were streaming on Pomp just had a bunch of their stuff banned. So, also, here you go, Lemmy. Wait,
We really gotta...
There you go.
These people really gotta stick to 1 point if we're gonna win this.
Because I want to get back to my loot game streams, but I just had like a lot of trouble finding a site that would allow it and wasn't a pain in the ass to use.
Yeah, I still need to do my ID verification on Fansly so I can actually stream on there.
No, at least on my side, I will not charge for any content I put there.
Actually, you know what? That's fair. Fuck ID verification, I'm just gonna stream loot games on there. If anyone wants to give me money, they can just do it through my Streamlabs.
Wait, can you stream without the ID verification?
I think you can stream, you just can't monetize.
Huh. I hadn't thought about that.
About to say, where the fuck did all my stone go? But then I seen that you've made shit, and I'm like, oh my god, there it is.
Yeah, I crafted a bunch of stuff.
There we go. A little worried there for a moment.
Speaking of ID verification, what's speaking of?
Thank you for the Betty worshiper.
You know you don't have to craft any spheres.
Of course I have it, leave me alone.
The Vixies make them. That's why I start with so many Vixies. Are we supposed to be making? Medieval medicine workbench.
Already up to there, holy cow.
Oh, yeah, I'm speeding.
I mean, 2 people doing it at the same time is really helpful as well.
Lovers Lab begun development of Palworld mods. Oh, we saw that.
We cannot allow the enemy to learn of our espionage.
They even opened a Discord server, but one of them requires you to send a pic of your driver's license to check for age. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I mean, on my old Discord server, like, just because of old servers that I was in and too many minors sneaking into shit, we did do ID verification, just had all personal information covered. Picture had to be uncovered and you had to take a selfie with it.
So here's something I've told a bunch of people before, like especially VTubers that'll complain about you not having detailed ID verification. Genuinely, it's a bad idea to have that. Because if you have that, if anybody slips through for any reason, you are actually more at fault for it because you had that system in place. If you just let Discord's regular system take course, if somebody slips through, it's Discord's fault and you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like...
It's one of those...
I wish Discord still did ID verification on their end.
You know, I kind of like Elon Musk's version of ID verification. Are we done? No, somebody wanted to trade something with me, so... Elon Musk's version of ID verification is your credit card. And if you're lying about that, well, at that point, you know, he can ban you from the platform, I guess, and ban that credit card. What are this?
Yeah, but they do have also, like, actual ID verification as well.
Systems.
So then, like, if anyone else tries to make an account saying that it's you, they can ban the account right away.
Yeah. No, I think that, like, it's one of those things where I just don't care anymore. Like, yeah, there's probably gonna be a kid that's stupid, but, like,
I'm not their babysitter.
I'm not their exactly. You're not their babysitter. Their parents are. It's already a failure if, like, they're in your server. I'm not saying obviously you should, like, expose people to that shit, because I don't think you should. But what I'm saying is, you should not compromise the security of other people for that. You should just assume that, people are not going to be stupid, and if they are, it's not your fault. It's Discord's fault.
Ah, shit, I forgot my dog.
Thank you for the penny scab. Hey, this is fun, hush.
That's a lot of views.
Oh,
for...
we have a pal merchant in wandering merchant right by our camp.
He's selling anything good?
Let's see. This dude's just selling regular shit. What you got for pals, my dude? We got a Loop Moon, a Gobfin, Fox Sparks, Kativa, and Lamball.
Yeah.
They all suck.
I mean, the Gobfin has Mind Foreman.
Do you know that if you attempt to sell him a captured person, that he sells it for way more? Actually, no, I think it's the black market dude, but still.
That's the black market dude.
Black market dude gets into slavery.
Yep.
If you catch him and you let him out in your thing, you can still buy pals from him, and then if you put him back in the box and you take him back out again, his stock will be refreshed with new pals.
I can't believe they added that to the game.
It's great. I love it.
Palworld is such an anomaly. People almost don't believe that they've sold nearly 20 million copies.
You know, would it be bad if someone named their guild one of the VTuber companies and started naming all of their pals after the talents?
See, here's the sad thing. You would have to end up butchering some of those pals eventually.
I mean, that's just the graduated or fired ones.
Actually, no, you don't butcher them. You just send them to another camp where they work in it's like what you do with graduated VTubers. You put them in slave camps.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
Down.
Don't give me ideas. You have been given the idea. Is
Chat
it
knows what I'm
ethical?
gonna do.
Is it ethical? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Is it funny? Yes.
Is there a benefit for butchering a pal? You just get food stuff.
Still need to know what you put in the Twitter appeal. Melia, it doesn't matter what you put in the appeal. They're not reading it.
The remaining dig sites.
I thought what you thought you put in your appeal was useful.
Excavator deployed. Protect.
I thought it
I
was
mean-
nice. I don't think they read it because as soon as I put it in, they just immediately went through. So I guess my account is just like took its course.
I don't think it's the case. I think that they're looking for special words. I think a bot reviews it,
I don't know, maybe.
which is why I bookmarked it, because if that ever happens in the
Damn it.
future, I will use the words that you used.
I know one person who got their account banned said that, hey, yeah, I used this account to expose creeps and whatever else to the public, and their account got unbanned like a couple hours later.
Oh, I got electrocuted.
I need to ask Nico what settings affect the teeth, so I can turn down the teeth.
Turn
Or
down
turn
the
up.
teeth?
Turn up the teeth so that they don't like stay stuck together.
It has to match your mouth. Like, the parameters for the teeth have to match your mouth. So mine is set to, I think, 1.3.
Oh yeah, but
so
like
if you don't
what
want it to
setting
stick
is it?
together, I know she explained this to me before. I'll have to look-
Regif. Yeah, that's the man's name is Regif.
Excavator destroyed.
I will need to look at my live 2D settings.
Okay,
I'll look at that later and send you screenshots.
sounds good.
Oh, they look so cute when they sleep. The kelpsies look so fucking cute. I want one.
So chat, I have a lot of ideas when I'm at work on videos I want to make, and this would be a live stream topic first, but I want to review the Warframe subreddit. Just take a look at it.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Oh, did we lose an excavator? Who the flip let an excavator get destroyed?
Oh, that's what you get by playing with randoms.
This person's name is Tit_Mohammed, and the other one is the Noob Vacuum. I feel like I'm in good company, alright?
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
Excavator destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites.
this bitch killed me and then fell back to sleep. What the fuck?
I need to open the window, it's getting hot in here.
I need to make better.
What a baby.
spirits. You want a baby? Where
I
did
said,
this
what a
come?
baby.
Oh, I thought you were about to say I want a baby. I'm like, where the fuck did this attitude come from?
It's like, Mizu.
My eggs are drying up.
My eggs are drying. My youth is limited. I need a child.
Oh my gosh,
I have to have
Yodim
a kid
lid.
before my twink death.
You twink death.
Total twink
You thought your
death.
twink death already happened, and you're trying to do a twink resurrection.
From enemy fire.
Pretty much.
Well, the Twitter account coming back is like the first part.
Go to the dig site.
So Pal in Brazil has the same pronunciation
As
as
Dick, yeah.
Pal, which
Dick
That's also-
World.
That's funny. Dick World.
Go catch a
I mean,
dick.
it's about to be like that. It's about to be like that when this mod comes out.
You're like, I'm gonna go play Dick World. That's quite the hentai, I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's funny.
It's like when people made a bike that was called the Fuda. You guys remember that?
Funny, though. I remember.
Those people were so fucking stupid. Well, either they were the stupidest people in the world or the smartest people in the world. And I'm having a hard time figuring out which is which.
Excuse me. I just gotta chill.
We need another power cell.
I can play in Palworld. You can play it now. If you are in the server, the Discord server, you can get the IP and password for it now.
Mhm.
Or if you're in my stream chat, you can type !server and it will give you the info.
Yeah, too. But go join the Discord server. That way you're still in my stream chat.
Okay, there's first boss down.
You already took out the first boss?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Did you die and then respawn closer to the boss?
What?
No,
No.
like I'm saying, instead of traveling across the map, did you die and just go to one of the respawn points that are closer to the tower?
No. I traveled across the map.
Man.
You know about the glitch that you capture boss pals? Yeah, Mizu taught it to us. Oh goodness.
Oh shit, wrong one.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Where is he?
Well, chat, I will let you know that I'm probably going to be done soon, but I'll still be in call with Lumi and Mizu for a while. Just because I'm slowing down.
There he is.
Why? Got a test tomorrow, and you probably should go to bed. I gotta work. I got school tomorrow as well. Gotta learn how to be a plumber. Gotta learn the right ratios for cutting those pipes.
Stop the target. Go to the dig site.
Yes, it worked this time. All right.
The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell.
No, they destroyed it.
Excavator destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites.
Take their skull and turn it into a toilet. No!
Why?
There you go, chat.
Extraction is available if you choose.
Extraction's available if you choose. Yes, ma'am. I don't want to be here anymore.
Perfect.
The Thursday stream? The Thursday stream, there isn't going to be gameplay. There's just going to be talking and drama. But you should still join the Discord so you know when that goes live.
Ah, shit, I need wood.
Ay.
Someone sounds eepy.
Oak is
Yeah.
always eepy.
I had a full day of work today, so... Oh, that's gross, ma'am.
Boop. 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 Maybe do
Mario
one more.
vs. Donkey Kong demo's out. I'm sad to report Mario does not burn to death anymore. Wait, really? They took away the ability for him to burn to death in the Game Boy port? Oh, that
Fucking rip.
sucks. That was a great port. I'm kind of excited for that one because it looks good. It looks
We have 12
good.
beds now. Or we will. Mario vs. Donkey Kong demo is out. Oh. That's what you were reading?
Yeah, sorry, I stole your chat.
Thievery. Racism, even.
Sexism, even.
Here, to repay you, I'll give you my 2 viewers on Twitch.
Absolute bigotry.
I love the funny sounds they make.
You.
Always funny.
You. Definitely you.
You go get them, Shibari girl.
And definitely you.
Only people live on YouTube is Lo-Fi Girl. Alright, chat. I'm trying to follow more people. Thankfully, I think everybody has redirect on. But, like, holy cow. Nobody streams at the same time I do.
There you go, buddy. Do your job.
So you all get to listen to the synthwave. Alright.
Oh my god, thank you for the raid, MommaOcco. I've never met you before. Welcome to the stream.
I'll see you chat tomorrow on the podcast.